I'm Misty.
And I'm Ike.
For the next 15 minutes,
We're going to debate pop culture.
my background's in music.
My background's in film.
I know the topics beforehand.
And I don't.
We check the internet for the facts.
And ruin it with opinions.
From pop rocks in your lunchbox
To Happy Meal toys and Swatch clocks.
I'm hungry, I'm dirty, I'm losing my mind.
That's our theme song for the day, folks. Hello, Misty.
Hello, Ike.
How's it going?
Whew. I mean, that's a great way to start the day.
Dude, that just made me feel better.
Takes me right straight back to like 1995.
Yeah,
Can I
100%.
tell you a story about Tracy Bonham?
Yeah,
Really quick?
please.
So when I was a freshman in high school, I remember Tracy Bonham was playing a show with, I believe it was Everclear.
Cool.
And maybe Space Hog
Ooh.
in the meantime.
In the meantime.
And I was so excited for it. L7 was opening, and I thought they were just like the fucking shit. And we drove like an hour and a half, in the car, like super stoked the whole way. And we get out of the car and we do the whole parking lot drinking thing for a hot second.
Ooh.
And
missed the whole show.
then we got ready to get the tickets to go into the show and realized that someone had locked them in the car. And I missed L7 and Tracy Bonham.
They must have locked the keys in the car too then.
Yes, correct.
Well,
Indeed. So I never got to see Tracy Bonham when I wanted to.
did you listen from the parking lot?
We did. And eventually, someone came and helped us, and we got them out, and we made it just in time for, the last song of Space Hog, which was in the meantime,
Oh, yeah.
and all of Everclear.
I saw Space Hog at, what's that little club over in Silver Lake?
Echo?
Nope.
No, that's Echo Park.
Silver Lake Lounge.
Oh, yeah.
Where the back bar with the dome in it.
Totally.
And you can
Shit, I
say,
haven't been there in years.
Yeah.
Wow. Huh.
interesting.
How long ago? I didn't even know they're still banned. I'm intrigued.
I mean, very many years ago, back when I used to go to
okay.
shows, probably 10.
I wonder if they're still making music.
I don't think they've made anything other than that one record. And they've been touring on it ever since.
Right on for them.
I mean, it's really dumb to say that. Of course, they've made new music, but none of it's been as significant as...
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
The rest of the album is amazing.
It's incredible. It's a
What-
great album.
What would you like to do today?
I think today
I think it's Monday, right?
It is Monday.
Yeah.
It's a fresh week.
Yeah. How was your weekend, everybody? Let us know in the comments.
Yeah. I would like to ruin the internet.
Oh, great. I'm just pulling up a timer here, and it just magically already set to 15 minutes.
That's weird. I wonder why.
I don't know.
Do we do this every day or something?
It seems like it.
Huh.
What if this is the Groundhog's Day of podcasting?
It's funny because when we were trying to come up with mottos or themes or taglines, whatever, you came up with if it's not Friday, we'll see you tomorrow, which is great. And I thought that it would be a really funny slogan for us to call ourselves the Taco Bell of podcasts.
That would be great. Shout
Because
out.
it just goes through you in 15 minutes.
That's
that
right.
quick. But I kind of like what you just said a little bit better.
I forgot what I said.
I can't
I'm
remember now
so
either.
hungover.
So good. All right.
Let's do this
I need to let you know something ahead of time.
right now.
Theme week.
Oh, we got a theme?
Theme week.
Okay. Is it my stunner shades? Is that the theme?
It is not.
My hater blockers?
No, it's not
Okay.
that. Okay, so today, I want to talk about mystery spots in the United States that weird things have happened at.
Oh, like the place in Texas you can go and you see lights in the distance, but then when you drive down the road.
Marfa.
Yeah. Is that
Which
Marfa?
I've been there.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought
The
Marfa.
Marfa Mystery Lights. is
I
what they're
thought
called.
Marfa was famous for the little tiny Prada shop.
It is.
And that's it. I didn't think it had anything else.
No, actually, Marfa is an artist community, kind of out in the middle of eastern Texas, and there's of course Prada Marfa.
Is that store actually open? Can you buy stuff?
No.
Oh.
Actually, when the artist that did it, when they built it, people kept coming out there and breaking into it and stealing the things out of it. So now
Cool.
everything that's in it is cut in half. So you see the front of it, the shoes are cut in half. So that you see them, but there's no point in stealing them because they're worthless.
Right.
The bags are in half.
That's a smart way to do it.
I went there a couple of years ago with a friend.
Yeah, I remember that picture.
Yeah.
So tell
however,
me-
the Marfa mystery lights are a thing there.
Right. So tell me again, Places that weird stuff happens at.
Places in the U.S. that weird things have happened at. Marfa, Roswell, Area 51. But let's not dive too far down maybe the UFO hole, because that's another.
Excuse me?
Don't. Don't.
Don't.
Don't.
I didn't hear you.
Don't dive
UFO?
too far down the UFO hole.
Because it's part of Theme Week.
Because it's part of Theme Week.
I can't wait to get to the UFOs.
So, the first one clearly that I would like to talk about is the Bermuda Triangle.
What is up with that?
What is up with that?
Dude, okay, so I've watched a bunch of science shows on
I
it.
know, me too. I watch Ancient Aliens all the time.
So the thing is, it's magnets, right?
Right.
And it's the gravitational pull of the Earth.
Mm-hmm.
And something about, there's another Bermuda Triangle, not directly on the other side of the world, but there's an equivalent Bermuda Triangle on land where weird stuff happens. And I think it's in Ireland.
It is. There are actually 5 spots in the world that are very similar like that.
Do they make a pentagram?
No, actually what they do is they fall on the ley lines. Ley lines are the lines that if you drew a line
And
all
got
the way
laid on
around like this, all the way around the earth, and then drew lines this way.
Yep.
They're where those lines
Whoa.
intersect. Ley lines.
And there's 5 of those?
There are, I believe, 5 or maybe even 7 different places in the universe.
That's an odd number.
Or on the earth.
Literally, that's an odd number.
Right? 7's a lucky number.
Is it?
It is.
Depends on if you play craps or not.
Okay. Anyway, Sedona, the Sedona Desert, all the vortexes, supposedly that's also one of those areas that falls on the ley lines and has that magnetic.
What? Sedona? What?
Sedona, Arizona.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they fall on the ley lines, and a lot of people go there because they believe that that amount of magnetic energy coming out of the earth is healing. So a lot of people that are sick will take trips to places like that and spend some time hoping that the earth will heal their bodies.
Dude, there's way more than 5 or 7. This
Okay,
map,
well,
right?
tell me about them.
Are
you looking at the actual ley lines, or are you looking at the areas?
The best
that
way to
are
visualize
confirmed?
it, if you're just listening,
A grid.
is when you watch shows that have NASA in it and they have the wavy line over the map.
Yes.
Like, why is it not a straight line? It is a straight line, dummy.
Right.
You're looking at a flat map.
Exactly.
Think about where those lines cross, and there are 7 of them.
Yeah.
6. Well, let me click on this
I think
picture.
there's 7.
They're named,
Yeah.
and 3 of them are question marks because they're in the ocean.
Yeah.
But there's
Tell us more.
Magimi, Mararo, Shasta, which is on the U.S., A. Corez, Giza, Zan, and Xavier's Rock. And then 3 or 4. See, this is odd. There's one in the Atlantic Ocean that has a name.
What's its name?
A Corez.
And
Acres.
where does the Bermuda Triangle fall into that?
It's between purple and blue.
I don't know what that means.
I don't either.
I'm not looking at your photo.
You should. You should just Google ley lines. This is super fascinating.
It's absolutely fascinating.
I've never heard it called this
I've
before.
Googled it many times. Because I've
Whoa.
taken trips somewhat
just
based on
found my new tattoo.
ley lines.
Kind of. If you cut a bunch of stuff out of the middle, they make chevrons.
Mm-hmm.
That's weird.
It's awesome, isn't it?
Dude.
There's
Dude.
Dude, when you start going down this hole into
Excuse
actual
me?
science, you like going down into holes.
Whoa.
When you start falling down into this hole, into the actual scientific,
Yeah.
provable things
Sure.
like this, because I know you and I have very different thought processes when it comes to spirituality and
Yeah.
energy and things like that. You can literally spend days just starting to read about the actual magnetic
Yeah.
forces of these things.
This is saying that the ley lines are actually Earth's chakras.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just like your body has 7 chakras.
Does that mean when we have earthquakes, it's the Earth having an adjustment?
Either that or an anxiety attack.
Ooh,
Which
okay.
is really where I would lean.
Left
It's
turn.
letting out energy that is pent up and needs let out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa. There's so much here. I'm sorry.
It's crazy,
all
right?
you hear, the internet's like beating me in the face with information right now.
Okay, so let's just go back to the Bermuda Triangle for a minute.
Got it.
Let's start with that. So
Okay.
did you know that there have been 70 incidents in that area? So it's about a 450,000 square foot area.
Yeah, it's
in between Miami, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico.
Correct.
70 incidents that things have been on the radar and then just gone off the radar, never to be seen again. Ever.
Yeah.
Not wreckage, not people, nothing.
So was it a registered craft? Like, was the boat or the airplane like?
All of them are.
We knew that people were on it, and now we have no idea where those people are.
I mean, I'm gonna guess that not all 70 of those necessarily had, an entire crew of folks on it. I don't know the specifics into that, but I flew over it once. I was coming from Frankfurt, and I flew. It wasn't Miami. I want to say maybe it was Orlando or Tampa, which was a really weird route, but it was Lufthansa, maybe.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Was it commercial?
Yeah, it was a commercial flight. And the pilot actually got on and made an announcement. Ladies and gentlemen, just to let you know, in case you're interested, we're getting ready to fly over the Bermuda Triangle. And I was like, the fuck? No.
Let me out
right now.
Yeah, I'm out of here.
Yeah, because I mean, what they say, there are people that have given reports that have made it through the Bermuda Triangle that say things like that it's like an electronic fog, that something comes over the ship.
Yeah.
That is like a fog, and all of the electronic instruments just shut down, and so they no longer have control.
Like an electromagnetic pulse.
Yeah. I think that I actually
EMP.
read once that a lot of pilots, what they do is they actually put it on autopilot before the Bermuda Triangle and coast over it.
Here's something. Maybe we should Google this, but I just assumed once you were in the air and pointed in the right direction, that's when the autopilots.
It kind of depends.
on.
I mean, I think a lot of times that's true, but I also think if you're hitting turbulence, things like that, they tell you when to, wake up and fucking steer the plane because something abnormal is happening. Do you know that the U.S. Navy does not recognize the existence of the Bermuda Triangle?
What?
They say that it doesn't exist.
Oh.
It just isn't there. Those things didn't happen.
Sorry, folks. Park's closed.
Right?
Really?
Yeah.
Why? Oh, are they still denying Roswell too?
Yeah, absolutely. Have you ever been to Roswell?
I have not. But I got super into Area 51 because I love going to Vegas, and they fly their employees from the Vegas airport. It's the white plane with the red stripe, and they fly to Area 51. Now they've moved most of their major operations from Area 51 to Area 47 or something like that.
Yeah, of course.
Because all those people were going to go with their guns, remember?
Oh, I do.
What was
that was just a couple years ago.
Yeah. Everybody's like, we want to see the aliens
see
right
it.
now.
What's that called?
Where
Look
are
it
those
up.
folks now? It's 2020. This is the year to do it, guys.
Right? Look that up. What was it called? It had a name that was really ridiculous.
Well, I don't even know how to Google that.
Area 51 Convention. Look up something like that.
Area 51 people with guns.
I don't know that.
Oh. Protests, right?
Okay, maybe.
No.
Here.
Storm Area 51. That's what it was called.
Yeah, it was an official movement.
Yeah, they were millions of people are going to show up with their guns.
Have you ever gone out there?
Is it Area 51?
Yeah.
I'm not at liberty to say.
I have. I bought alien jerky.
Cool.
From the little convenience store that is literally decked out completely in
Let's just say that
in a hypothetical world.
Allegedly, I know a guy who told me a story one time about this dude that spent more than enough time driving around the base and trying to figure out how to get on it. Didn't get close.
Yeah, it's. I mean, I would assume it's pretty well fenced off. Have you seen the X-Files movie where they incorporate that?
Yeah.
Yeah. I went to Roswell when I moved here to California. We decided to take the southern route, and I had a friend with me that was helping me drive from Kansas, and we decided to spend the night in Roswell, and it was probably one of the coolest things I've ever done. The people there are just incredibly, incredibly unique individuals. And we went to the museum and had pictures taken.
That sounds
like
fun.
We were upside down in houses and
Yeah.
with aliens. And the museum's incredible. They have all of these, letters that are preserved from people that, were in the Army and Navy then, that on their deathbeds, giving their deathbed confessions.
That's
that
so
it did
weird.
happen.
Why do you wait till you're about to pass?
Because they'll kill you.
Oh, okay.
Like, it's one of those things. Like, they'll come and get you. People disappear all the time for talking about things like that.
What does the word verboten mean?
Verboten?
VERBOTN.
It means kind of like remorseful.
Leave us a comment. I have a list of
Why are you asking verboten?
15 mysterious places like Area 51 that you'll never be allowed to see. And then it says a bunch of words that I'm not going to read.
Forbidden is what it means. Used to describe things that are forbidden according to law or highly regarded authority.
Not for nothing
So
are these places largely considered verboten.
Forbidden.
You ever heard of
verboten.
Bohemian Grove, California?
I haven't. Let's go there. How far is it?
Well, you're not allowed to go there.
We can.
It says
try.
these are all forbidden.
Okay.
75 miles north of San Francisco lies a 2,700-acre campground tucked in amongst the firs and redwoods of Northern California. At the campground center is a lake, which was made by artificial means. Over the lake is what's known as the Owl Shrine, a huge wooden owl overlooking a tiered outdoor stage. But unless you're rich, powerful, and male, you'll probably never set eyes on the camp or see the cremation of care ceremony performed before the Owl Shrine each year, or witness whatever shenanigans the members of the camp's secretive group get up to for 2 to 3 weeks during the summer.
Whoa.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
like some skull and bone shit.
Yeah, if you want to get into the club, it's a $25,000 initiation fee.
Can we put it on the company card and call it research?
100%.
Okay.
Sorry, Jeremy. We made a boo-boo.
Oops.
The Raven Rock Mountain Complex in Maryland. You're probably familiar with Camp David, the famed rural retreat for presidents, as Google Maps describes it. Located in Catoctin Mountain Park in Halvers, Maryland.
Well done.
Yeah, thank you. This is boring.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's Raven Rock is basically another Camp David. Metro 2, Moscow.
Anything in that. Moscow's scary.
Moscow allegedly has an alternative subway system, Metro 2. What?
Yeah. I've read about this before. Moscow's creepy. Just everything about it. I think that there's got to be inherently just some weirdness that comes to being that close to Siberia. A land where no one can actually functionally
Dude,
live.
there's some weird stuff going on out there for sure.
Yeah, right?
Oh, this is fun. This is like a little bit of science and a little bit of nature all wrapped into one.
Okay.
The Svalbard Global Seed Vault.
Tell me more.
Do you know what seed vaults are?
I don't.
There's like, I think not a billion of them. There's many of them all around the world. Like there's one in Alaska, right? So in the event of global fallout, like an asteroid hits the Earth, volcano erupts, something happens to us and everything goes dark. Seed vaults are seeds of every plant that we know of so that when the sun comes back, if it does come back, or if people survive, they can go to the seed vault and they can grow everything that used to exist.
Whoa.
Yeah. So there's global seed vaults and then every country has their own. We could go 5 episodes on this
Like I said,
stuff.
it's theme week, so we can continue.
This one slaps, y'all. Listen to that bass line. Okay,
right.
everybody.
Well,
unless it's Friday.
We'll see you
See you tomorrow.